a good impromptu speech. You know who said that?
Mark
Yes,
Twain.
Mark Twain. He takes not less than 3 weeks to come out with a good impromptu speech. So I was not surprised when Praveena said she took 6 long years to finish her, this path of hers. That start of hers was really very interesting. Tsunami. I could sense that tsunami when she heard this pathway entering. Why? Because we were all sailing in that same boat. Those who have taken CC manual, we know how the tsunami hit us and pathways entered. Next, Toastmasters in this path, it clearly says when you present this speech, if there is a new member in this room, there should be a new learning for them. It's mentioned in this project. How did she justify? By saying when she did evaluation and feedback, there was something called as improvising on herself. Then came mentor-mentee, where she learned to be grateful for the person who helped her. Then some higher level speeches where she learned how to persuade. So well done on that, section 2. Now it also says here and there. When you learn something here, what did you do or how did you use it somewhere outside? She also said now how she is working on transforming lives, especially with the students around them, being a part of NGO groups. That section was also very well taken. I'm really thankful that she opened out this secret mantra, secret of success in this platform is plan, write, prepare, repeat. There is a good saying from a well-known poet, Tiruvallur, if I mispronounce it. He says, when you come to the stage, do not look normal, look magnificent. And if you want to look that extra, then you have to work as what she said. You need to practice it. To be that best on stage, this is what we need to do. Thank you once again for sharing that. Then was her journey very easy peasy as she said? No. There was something she openly said, there are few things I would like to change. Like, definitely not take this long to finish any pathways. Now here comes my recommendation. One example was not sufficient for me. We give more than 15, 12 projects, some 20 minutes long projects. You could have given some more challenging times or obstacles that you faced and how you wished you could have come out of that. For example, it happened with me. When we came with online speeches, I was not happy. Somewhere I went to some other clubs and I had to take this stage to justify my speech. Did you have any such stories to share? Because we are all here to learn and see how others experience when they come to the stage. So it is said, when you grasp the subject, the words will flow. And that's what I saw when Praveena was talking here. So keep growing and all the best for your next speech.
Thank you so much, Priya. So to evaluate the last speech of Toastmaster Shankar, we have a person here who has been our past president. So in fact, during his presidential term, Medley members used to refer to Wikipedia every Saturday morning and try to find out some snippets because in his presidential address he used to have his own signature question, what is so special about today? So that is how he has branded himself and he has been our past area director too. Please put your hands to welcome Toastmaster Saravana to evaluate Toastmaster Shankar.
Thank you, sir. It's not where you start, but it's important where you finish. Kudos to Toastmaster Shankar for completing or finishing his pathways. Well done. As he is the protagonist as well as Kootathil Oruvan to Thani Oruvan, I also have coined my evaluation as Oruvan, O-R-U-V-A-N. First one, O, objective. I like the way you have stick to your objective. That is how Toastmasters has transformed you with your growth as such and reflecting your growth as such. From an unstructured 9-minute speech to a structured reflect on your path as such. The second thing, or reflection. This is something very difficult to tell your weakness in a Toastmasters or in any platform as such. But you told about you are memorized, or you are more confident in your speech, and you are stammering your speech. It is very difficult to acknowledge those steps, but you are done well. That is, you are vulnerable, but you have showed that you are vulnerable and how you overcame that. The third thing, you for unique. Comparison to life outside of Toastmasters. This is something that I've seen very few people talking about that, in the sense like what you learned in Toastmasters and how you applied that in your office environment as such. How you have done